What's up, losers? KD3. Actually, I can't even call you guys losers because I just finished playing Persona 3 Reload for 24 hours straight. So who's the loser now? Anyways, it wasn't as tough as I thought it was to do such a thing, but I'll probably never do it again. Anyways, I've got some tips for people that are new to the game so that you can make the most out of your time playing it. And once I'm done uploading this video, I'm probably going to start streaming again. So make sure you stop by and we can chop it up while we get through this game together. I'm not going to be doing any crazy edits this time around because I'm trying to get back to playing the game. But I still got to help you guys. So here we go.
With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory. Sounds great!
Tip number 1, don't even bother trying to farm the Twilight fragments in this game. If you are planning on going back and forth between floors in hopes of farming Twilight fragments, think again. These things spawn very rarely in Tartarus. So rare that throughout my entire 24-hour stream, 26 to be more specific, I only found 4 Twilight fragments in total. 4. If you wanted to hoard Twilight fragments, you might as well give up on that. The best ways to get Twilight fragments in this game is surprisingly to level up your social links. And why is that? Because if you visit Elizabeth, she will give you a Twilight fragment every time you level up one of your social links. The second tip that I have for you is to rank up your courage first. Why is that? Because there's a location in the Polonia Mall known as Club Escapade. You cannot enter Club Escapade unless you have at least ordinary rank courage, which is rank 2. Inside of this club, you will find quite a few things. A guy selling links to the dark web, an accessory salesman, and even a fortune teller. You know, not like Persona 5 at all. The fortune teller can give you some amazing buffs that are a huge help in Tartarus, especially her buff that increases the odds of gold hands spawning. If you want to get your courage up fast, play the zombie game in the arcade and go to the movies whenever a courage boosting movie is playing. These should get you your points really fast, and you should be able to reach ordinary rank in no time. Once your courage is high enough, I highly recommend focusing on academics next because it takes forever to rank up. Tip number 3, do not ignore the activities that you can do in the dorm. I know that these may seem like a waste of time to time maxers, you know, people that like to make the most out of their time while playing the game, but trust me, these are not. The only reason I know this is because I ran out of things to do in the evening because I maxed out my social stats so quickly. Once you spend enough time with a character in the dorm, you'll unlock their combat characteristic that can come in handy during battle. They're similar to traits in Persona 5. I believe hanging out with a party member 3 or 4 times in the dorm unlocks it. Tip number 4, draw fortunes at the Naganaki Shrine to gain points for social links on days that they are not available. In my opinion, this is best done on Sunday when you can't hang out with your classmates. No matter how many optimal answers you get during your hangouts, some people will still need some points before they can rank up because you won't be able to get that many points no matter how many optimal answers you get. So instead of wasting your precious time hanging out with them and not ranking up, you can go to the shrine on Sunday instead when you can't hang out with them and just draw a fortune. Tip number 5, use the computer at the dorm when the best social stat ranking methods are not available. Persona 3 Reload adds a new computer for public use in the dorm. You can use this to increase your social stats if your preferred methods are not available. To get the software you need, just go to the Net Cafe on the 3rd floor of the strip mall. Just be warned that these are single use only, so once you've used it, you cannot use it again. The best time to use the computer in the dorm is when the movie and arcade won't boost the social stat that you want boosted. Remember, single use only, so once you use it, you can't use it again. Get a job. If anybody tells you to get a job to earn money in this game, stop listening to them. If it's a video, turn that video off now! And don't worry, it's not a process like it was in Persona 5. All you really have to do is go to the job on the days that you can work. And not only will you get some money, but you'll rank up multiple social stats at once, which is really good. There are 2 places you can work at, the coffee shop and the movie theater. The coffee shop lets you rank up your courage and charm, while the movie theater ranks up your courage and academics. Now the movie theater does pay better than the coffee shop. The coffee shop pays 2,500 yen while the movie theater pays 5,000, but you can only work at the movie theater on days that you have off. So usually only Sundays and holidays.
If you have the time, do you mind taking on several of my requests?
Tip number 7. Do what Elizabeth tells you to do. If Queen Liz tells you to get a 3-pack of Jack Frost dolls, then damn it, you get those dolls. On a more serious note, doing Elizabeth's requests can get you some amazing rewards, from powerful healing items to Twilight fragments and even costumes. These items may come in a pinch if you find yourself in a bad spot, and trust me, you'll find yourself in a lot of bad spots in this game. Go out with Elizabeth when she tells you to.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
Every now and then, Elizabeth will want you to take her out somewhere due to her curiosity about the human world. But these aren't just fun little cutscenes for your enjoyment. Elizabeth holds key items that you'll need to make specific personas. So if you intend to complete the compendium, you'll need to take Elizabeth out every time she asks you to. And if you take too long to finish all of her date requests, well, not only do you miss out because your taste is bad, but you won't be able to get those personas she has until New Game Plus. Sorry, don't get it twisted. Elizabeth is my woman, and I'm letting you spend time with her because I'm busy trying to finish this game and make this content for you guys. So once I'm done, I'll be right back. Is that Elizabeth? Oh, this scared the crap out of me. Tip number 9. Make sure you rescue the people that end up going missing. If you check the bulletin board at the police station, it will have a list of people that went missing on it. These people have wandered into Tartarus by accident and must be rescued before the next full moon, otherwise they will die. Saving these people often nets you some amazing rewards, so don't neglect these people. Plus, I'm not sure it's good for your conscience if you just let people die, you know what I'm saying? Now this last tip is a tip I've probably beaten you guys over the head with over and over again in other Persona games, and I know you hate it, but I need to tell you this, especially since you benefit from this in this game more than any other Persona game. And the final tip that I have for you guys, fuse as much as you can to take advantage of theurgy. If you don't know what theurgy is, it's this super cool flashy attack that each party member has. Each character has a meter that goes up under certain conditions that change per character. For example, the main character's theurgy gauge goes up when he summons a persona. Mitsuru's theurgy gauge goes up when she debuffs an enemy or hits them with an ailment. Yukari's theurgy gauge goes up when she heals someone. Akihiko's theurgy gauge goes up when he buffs himself. Aegis's theurgy gauge goes up when she uses physical attacks. Junpei, I don't know what Junpei's are because I hardly use them, but I'm gonna assume that his goes up when you use physical attacks as well. Once a character's theurgy gauge is full, you can let loose with a super attack that ignores resistances. The main character is unique because he has more than one theurgy at his disposal. If you're familiar with the fusion skills in the original Persona 3, this replaces those, but what makes these even better is that you can unlock a new theurgy once you have the 2 personas required to perform it in the compendium. For example, if you create Jack Frost and Pyro Jack and have them registered in the compendium, you will be able to use Jack Bros. You don't even need to carry the personas with you to use the theurgy. You have access to all of them at once regardless of the persona that you decide to use. Also, remember those combat characteristics I mentioned when talking about the party members? The main character also has one, and it gets stronger with the more personas that you have in the compendium. So make sure you fuse a whole lot. Make sure you stop by my YouTube or Twitch channels to catch the live streams. I'll be streaming every day until I beat the game. I'm probably streaming right after I upload this video, so make sure you stop by.